What did Dru mean to me?
I looked up to him like a role model.
Somebody that I could just be myself around.
Dru was my best friend.
Christopher Andrew Leinonen wasn't just loved. His friends say he was love.
And he also taught me to love people for who they are, unconditionally, just love.
Leinonen was among the 49 people killed in the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando, Florida, 1 year ago. And his death brought life to the lessons he taught others.
What Dru taught me about life
was I should be unashamed.
To never be afraid of who I am. He taught me that it was okay to be gay and to be out.
Authenticity was definitely one of those things that he stood for.
And Leinonen's friends turned those lessons learned into a legacy.
When you're a person who's loved by so many people, how could something not come out of your death?
Sarah Grossman is already advocating against hate as the communications manager for the Matthew Shepard Foundation. She, along with Leinonen's closest friends, are the founding members of the Dru Project. Named after Leinonen's online persona, the Dru Project is a nonprofit organization that offers 2 scholarships annually and will build a curriculum for gay-straight alliances to implement in schools. Is there a gay-straight alliance that changed you?
Yes, I would say it's the one that I was in with Dru at UCF. It was the first time that I had really been out, and had other gay friends.
It's a cause that meant something to Leinonen. He won a local humanitarian award for starting a gay-straight alliance in his high school. He then joined a GSA at the University of Central Florida, where he met Grossman.
It was my first sense of community. It was the first time that I had met, more gay people, and I got to feel like myself for the first time probably in my life.
It sounds like a part of the Dru Project's mission is to form those gay-straight alliances because being comfortable with who you are is vital for, just to stay alive.
If you want to talk statistics, suicide rates are cut in half when that is an option for gay students. When you feel like you can be yourself.
One national study found that LGB youth were more than twice as likely to have attempted suicide as their heterosexual peers. In addition to that, a 2016 study showed LGB youth were 29 times more likely to report attempting suicide if their coming out resulted in losing friends. Which is why support is important. Just ask Leinonen's mother.
I call ourselves the original Gay-Straight Alliance.
Christine Leinonen serves on the board of the Dru Project. She focuses on ensuring LGBTQ youth feel honored and respected.
Every teenager is going through a change. And when you're excluded, you can suffer immensely to the point of you could even take your own existence away from yourself. That's how hard that period of life is.
I think what's so beautiful about Christopher's story is that he saw that in that age that's so hard. He was starting gay-straight alliances at his high school. And to think of, would 14-year-old me do that? Hell no.
It was just kind of cool. He's like, hey, I'm gay, and guess what? These guys are my allies, so now what? Let's go on and be teenagers,
And that's important at adolescence.
Yes. You then make sure that not only is your existence going to be good, but you're going to improve the existence of other people. And I was very proud of Christopher, and I always knew he was a great kid. But then when you realize the level of the human spirit that he possessed, the remarkable human spirit.
What's your source of strength and joy?
Well, Christopher.
Working in his name seems to be just as healing.
What is your source of strength to keep moving forward?
It's this work. I want to be able to, help the kid in Western Michigan whose father beat him once a week between the ages of 8 and 21. I want to be able to help the kid in Utah who lives in a Mormon family and is afraid to come out and is considering suicide because he sees no other way. There are resources and there are people who care, and love and want to be there for you.
The Dru Project officially launched June 11th and awarded a scholarship to the student who most exuded Leinenen's spirit of unity, love, acceptance, and progress. Through the work in his name, Leinenen is still making an impact.
I hope that as life gets better for young people, and we hope to play a part in that, we've somehow done him justice.
His friends say it's a triumph, filled with feats Leinenen himself wouldn't believe.
The Dru Project is Dru's legacy.
Westboro Baptist Church picketed his funeral, so I guess you could say he really made it.
Every single time I told you that the Dru Project, an Instagram handle at the time, would end up as a nonprofit organization or a documentary, well, I told you so.
Christopher Andrew Leinenen is proof that the fallen won't be forgotten.
Tim and I recently got engaged, and we intend to honor him and Juan at our wedding by having 2 empty chairs at the ceremony with their names on them.
Leinenen is proof that love lasts longer than life.
We hope he's looking down on us, and we hope he's proud. We love you, Dru, and we really miss you.
And Leinenen is proof that a murder couldn't kill the kindness he gave to others.
What has this taught you about the resiliency of the human spirit?
It taught me that, honestly, that there is room for a happy ending, even in the midst of a massacre, that you can triumph over tragedy.